for a while. You ought to get used to it by now. Y'all know how I do. But no, on some real shit though. I had a lot of personal stuff going on, so kind of still got it going on a little off and on. So I'm trying to take care of things in the background, so I might not be on broadcasting as often, but I am going to try to get around to it as much as I can, at least for the rest of the remainder of this year. On the outside, on a good note, I've been trying to put together a little playlist of new games I want to pull, so I do got like some new games I'm going to throw at y'all coming up, you know, for the rest of this year and then hopefully for next year. So I've been like browsing and buying things, you know, off and on. So this game right here particularly, I never played this on my channel before, but I figured I'd go ahead and give y'all like a little overview video of what's this all about. I played it a couple times on my natural behind the scenes, but never like physically in front of anybody. So it's pretty much, from what I get out of it, it's like a war game where you gotta like kind of save the people, like kind of keep them alive by the aftermath of the war. So you can kind of make your own storyline up to it as you play it, or you can kind of carry on with one that's already pre-started, or you know, pick a certain one. Like they got different ways of going about it depending on if this is your style of game. So it's kind of difficult to explain, but I'll try my best. Basically, you pick you'll pick a character, and no matter who you pick, I mean, it's, you know, up to you. It'll kind of give you either a family or not, or they'll throw a new person in there or whatever. And it's your opportunity, well, your objective to try to keep them alive after the war, you know, kind of protect them, save them, yada yada. So you can pick up to 5. I want to say you could pick up to 5 people. I never really tried 5. 5 is it's not easy. Let me just say that now. I usually go with 1 or 2. But it's been so long since I played this. Let me just kind of go with, let me make sure everything is set right. So the controls, well, yeah, it is basically, like I said, it's a very difficult to explain game. It's more like it's easier to show you when I'm doing it than try to go through it right now. But it's pretty interesting though. Like, I mean, it's not for everybody, you know, not everybody would understand it or like it, but I pretty much have a lot of fun with it. I don't always win it because it's very challenging, and it does kind of mess with you a little bit to try to figure out how to keep your people alive. It does play on strategy of your survival instincts, but the way the game is set up too is like you have different types of people that have different type of character stats and sets, so their skills will be based differently depending on who you choose. So it's almost like you really want to just kind of play around with who you pick until you get comfortable with knowing who you really want to go with every time. And then sometimes there'll be different people though, so you know, it's just, you never really know. I'm going to try this guy. So in a nutshell, basically you have to, it's like after the war ended, you have to try to keep this person alive, or the family or whatever, and it's up to you to keep, like how you would do in real life, you know, keep him fed, take care of his house, keep him warm, keep him hydrated, you know, weapons to protect himself, don't let nobody break in. You could sell stuff, trade stuff with other people, you know, different things like that. But it's all about basically staying alive to the date that you set. Now, I don't really recall the date manually on here what it's supposed to be set with, so I probably should go back and check that, because it looks like they already threw me a family of 3 people. That's what I was saying. So if you pick a random person, they'll already kind of come with, yeah, see, so it's kind of like, it's better to set your own story if you don't want to do more than you need. But it's very interesting though. It lets you challenge yourself. Alright, so this is pretty much me moving around the camera, just trying to get a lie out of things so you can kind of see how this looks. Now if you're wondering, pretty much everything is interactable that pops up, and it kind of tells you what it is. You can take it. Now you can only hold a certain amount of objects per person. I found that out way after the fact. Like literally after playing it maybe 40 to 50 times, then I figured that out. Because I usually play with the same person, so, you know. Now, a lot of these objects are useless. Some of them you will need to build stuff with, and you will need to, like, trade with for, like, other things that might come in handy. So it's basically, like, you'll kind of get the drift of it as the game carries on, if you can keep your character alive long enough. Now, you don't want to do anything that will kill them, but at the same time, you do want to constantly check on them to make sure, you know, they're okay. Like, their picture, like, for him, example, right there, his photo is telling me that he is a fast runner, which is very good, because you never know when you might need a fast runner. Well, technically you will know, because in certain situations you'll have to run. Now this is your refrigerator. Well, as you can see, I got my other guy upstairs working on that hole. Now usually you can make a shovel and dig out of that, but you have to get the materials needed. So a lot of times you gotta go to, like, find it. I want to say this is where you go out at. It's been so long. Let me try this. It's been a while, so bear with me. Alright, so here is telling me what's going on. Okay, so I gotta plan out my night when I leave the house, pretty much. So at nighttime you'll do all your work. Like, you'll go out and do your hunt for stuff that you need. So this guy is the one I took outside. He's about to go, well, you know, scavenge things. About to go collect things, pretty much. This, I could change it to make him do something else if I don't want him to. This guy is going to be asleep. Since we don't have a bed, they're just going to sleep on the floor, and he's going to be asleep. Now, the thing is, you don't never want both people to be asleep, because that means there's a chance that someone can break in your house. So technically I'll let him guard, and I'll let him go out. Now I get to pick where I want to go. Now as you play more and more, the map will expand, you'll get more places to go to, but try something simple enough. Now each one, as you highlight over it, it'll tell you what they come with. Like, all of these look like the same. It says some food, huge amounts of materials, lots of meals, meds, huge amounts of weapons. And now that's all good and dandy, but remember, the more supply that you bring back, you have to have space for in your inventory of that person. Not to mention, they might have somebody guarding the place. So this says lots of weapons, lots of parts and materials. Alright, so the good thing about it is that a lot of times you can trade these parts for weapons and make other things with it. So it's very interesting. Like, the game is, it's kind of like you got to play around with it to really get the concept of it. But I don't know, I actually like this game. It's like it grew on me after maybe the first 2 or 3 times of playing it. What's up, Black Dragon Lord? Appreciate that. Alright, so if I remember how to do it, it's been so long, so bear with me, y'all. Alright, so we're gonna go. I don't need nothing you could take something with you to help you, but I don't think I need any of these things. I want to keep my inventory clean because he can only carry 12 things, so let's be smart about this and hope that we got what we need. Alright, so since he is the fast runner, that's a good thing, because I can get him to run pretty fast. Now you can take a peek inside the doors before you go in, so you kind of know if someone's home. It's a little interesting how they do this, because you get your little viewfinder light, and sometimes you won't even see the person in the darkness until you actually look through the door. And a lot of times you want to sneak, because if you rush, make too much noise, somebody will hear you, they'll find you, boom boom, and well, let's just say it's not going to be a pretty ending. Oh, there's a person in there, I gotta be careful. Now, you can fight a person, but it's not always wise. I mean, especially if they have a weapon and you don't. Alright, I think that's enough wood. to hide this back. Now a lot of times you can wake up the person by making a left noise and then they'll get up and go search, but I don't really want to wake him up because that's just going to like start unnecessary problems. Okay, can I get in here? No? Well, let's try this basement. Now, yeah, this is a very different style of game, especially for my channel. I know nobody's really seen me play anything like this before, but like I said, it's a very cool game. You just gotta, you know, kind of go with the flow with this type of game. Alright, so I think I have the bulk of what I'm allowed to carry. Looks like a person's in there by a fire. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and skedaddle back home, take back what we got. We don't want to tire him out too much because the longer you stay away, the more it'll tear up your character's health and all that other stuff. Or I don't know how they describe it, but they do something to your character. They'll try to make it look like they're exhausted, so you know. I got you. I'm gonna do it after this broadcast. Let me just get this out going. It's been a while since I've been on here. Alright, the night was coming. Alright, so this is what I bought back home. A lot of times if you don't leave a person in guard, they'll literally break somebody in your house and then they'll say that person got attacked and stab them or some wild shit. So that's why I say you always want to keep at least one person awake. And let me see what we have. I don't really remember how to put the stuff in the inventory for everybody. I don't feel so well. I think I have to. Oh yeah, I gotta make it like stuff. So basically this is like the most irritating part of the game, but it's also pretty cool. So you gotta make stuff that'll keep them alive, like a bed, fireplace, radio, possibly. Not necessary, but they appreciate it. Bed is very important because when they get tired, they need a good night's rest, or else it'll just make all this extra BS for nothing. That's not even that serious, but trust me, make a bed. Literally, like, don't even hesitate with it, make one. Alright, now he is... Okay, let's see what we can do with him. He doesn't have the materials, but hell, he should still be able to share. Alright, so the bed's being made. Fire... Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Put that in the kitchen, and you... make... Oh, he already working right there. Oh yeah, it is the kitchen, ain't it? So when they're done, they'll... Oh, well yeah, like he's doing, they'll kind of just stop. So he... Looks like he's still in good condition. They can actually take care of each other if it's a mandatory need of something that they need that bad. Hopefully they don't need nothing yet. Alright, so I used up most of my stuff, which is okay. It's actually okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, I used most of the wood to make everything else. I forgot what's supposed to go in that other spot, some type of table. Oh, maybe not. Alright. Oh, radio's on. Alright, so... I know it looks easy. It's really not, because you gotta stay on top of this shit with all three of them. If you got that many people, but, you know. Alright, you dig that out. You... Yeah, I don't know what to do with you, but we will figure it out together. I might send you out to go scavenge. Alright, you, listen to the radio. Oh, hold up. This a tired? Yep, he's a little tired, so let me get his in, because he did go out while they was in here, so... While they doing that, you will be my next runner-up. It sucks, but like I said, yeah, you just gotta stay on top of this stuff. Alright, so one's gonna be sleeping in bed when I'm gone. He's already there. The other one's... No, you don't get to sleep yet. Did Bruno stay in guard last time, or... I want to say he did. He's tired. Alright, I'm gonna hope that nothing happens. I'm gonna leave him there. Oh, he can carry a lot more stuff. That's actually pretty good. Electrical parts. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Oh, I did not know you can go up there. That's pretty awesome. Ah, the mother lode. And there goes the wood I need for the fire. Alright, so I honestly do not mean to come back to the same exact house. But I'm here, so... Gotta make the best of whatever I can find this time. Oh, wow. A lot of shit in here. Even that out. 2. Don't want to overdo the same thing too much, because then you need other stuff too. This teddy bear can be traded in. Hiding spot. Down there. Alright, so let's go see what we got here. Now we know that guy's still probably upstairs. This bar must be something. Oh, yeah, it did look like something on the inside. Well, technically, I don't think I need much else from that location. Plus, I don't want to wear down his health, so you know I'm gonna kind of stay on top of that. Very important. So this, like, I mean, not going to doubt the game or their makers, but this to me is like one of those games you play when you're like, I don't know, not so much bored. It's more like when you just don't really feel like playing too much other stuff that gotta involve too much other people, or just a lot of stuff you just don't feel like doing. Like, this is a little bit more chill. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm putting fire in the fireplace. Well, I didn't say that right. I'm putting wood in the fireplace. What should I make? Improved heater. I need... I got... Oh, I almost would have had enough of those. Now that temperature thing, I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to find that at. But, let's see what else we can get down here. We need food. That's a good way to kind of keep you noted too, if they let you know themselves what you need. You not tell that mother the last time to break through that? Alright, what is your deal? You better not be sick. Front door. Yeah. We're lucky it's not coated in here. Of course, I got the heater. I made that thing quick. I wasn't gonna give us no reason. Alright, so this time, see how we unlocked a few more places. We're gonna see what has what we need. Lots of meds, parts, possible trades, caution, advice. Oh, that means somebody there guarding it. Danger. That's even worse. Oh boy, nothing is... None of these are going to be easy. Okay, well... Hopefully they don't have a gun, because sometimes they do. Oh, I think that might be what they was trying to tell me over here with the possible trade. I might be able to trade this. Because usually teddy bears can be traded for like people's kids. I mean, not, okay, that didn't sound right. You could trade a teddy bear to give to someone's child so that they can help you in return. Because kids can fit in small places on here, which is another thing to take note of. Okay, so I know we needed a lot more of those. Got enough now. I know it was bad one time I was on here, and I think I was this same location actually, and I robbed this downstairs area, and the man, I think it was his home or something. Yeah, him. We have been robbed recently, so we have little left. Yeah, he told me that same thing, and I ended up robbing him too, and he was begging me not to take his food or something, and I was like, well, I mean, my flock sleeps beneath the church. I was like, man, look, I'm suffering too, so if I'm suffering, you know, we gonna suffer together. This area is off limits, leave now. Uh-oh, pastor coming down there looking for me. Private property. And look at this, they got all this stuff and they trying to get, they got medicine and blades and... Here, y'all can have that. Ah, he wants... that. I'll be back for the rest. Oh shit. Oh. War is not a fight. Sometimes they seem like they force you to get into a fight. You can meet people on... Back the fuck off. Oh. Damn. He just killed my character. Okay, so that guy obviously had a blade. Though I took one, they made me fight with the fist. Now, I'm guessing you have to upgrade your blade or something before it actually gets useful. But I had a lot of good stuff just now, and they weren't about to let me rock. So yeah, you can lose your characters. Now we're down to 2. And we've been raided. Ain't that a bitch? Someone came at night and took out things by force. Mako has a D1. Ah, great. Now... I gotta... They must have been the motherfuckers coming back for retaliation. That's what it looked like. Alright, he gonna upgrade our table for fixing stuff. You are very hungry and supply... I swear we had some... Oh, they took all our food? Are you fucking serious? Well... Guess we know what we're doing. You guard the place, I'll be back. We are going back to that mother supermarket. Oh, I know they gotta be quiet house. Oh, lots of food, meds, and sounds good to me. Alright, so you kind of get the drift of the game just by seeing what I'm doing here. It's pretty interesting because sometimes your characters will die if, you know, you're not careful, like how I was just a few minutes ago where I tried to steal that man's stuff in plain sight and run, and then he caught me on the ladder. And then he started stabbing me off the ladder. That's the only reason why he really caught me. But usually, if you take care of your characters and you're more cautious than I am, then a lot of times you'll be able to get away with what you take. That does not sound... What's happening? Who are you? Uh-oh. Are you going to kill us? Oh, I thought you was about to come kill me. And it sucks because you can't talk to them. Just in case. I'm not getting whooped no more. Hey, better safe than sorry. I know that's a fucked up ass thing to do, but hey, this is after the war. So, you know, it's like you gotta be on your shit. Like, I ain't want nobody sneaking me while I'm in the middle of taking shit. Especially since I'm like a man down now. I gotta be extra cautious and more concerned about what I need. But they got a lot of good shit in here. Now, technically, I did not kill them, if anybody's wondering. All I did was whoop their ass. Alright. Let me see, they might have some food in here. I needed that medicine, though, because my boy over here is about to die, and, you know, can't be having that. The wood, I can get that elsewhere. Let me get this food. Alright, can't use none of this right now. Sucks. But I will be back. So yeah, if you're new to the channel and you are interested, I got way more exciting videos that's coming up and that I've already done. You can check them out on Nightmare Slayer Online, spelled at the bottom of your screen in that red box right there. Also check me out on Instagram, Nightmare Slayer, well, spelled exactly like that without online next to it. And follow, and you shall find more stuff. Oh, great. Now he's all miserable because the other guy died. I mean, makes sense, but you know, kind of needed him to give me the stuff. Alright, so we're going to windows in the building. That actually would not be a bad idea. That chair was looking kind of good too, though. We got a bed. Okay, how can I get you to... Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how to get the character to take the medicine himself. Doesn't look like there is a way. I know a lot of times they have to get the other person to do it, but right now he's acting like he's just... Do we really have to kill? There is no other way. We ain't kill nobody. Oh yeah, I gotta do it for him, okay. Wrap him up because he was injured. There's no point. Oh no, we gonna keep you alive because you my runner-up. I need you. There's plenty of points. Hey, wait. He's crying, if you're wondering. Come on, don't give up. You gotta eat. This is why it's important to have more than one person, though, because a lot of times you have to take care of the other person. You can't really fend yourself. Who the fuck? Someone's at the... Please help me. What do you want? Trying to get me here. On the street, the people are buried beneath the rubble. Please help. Sometimes, yeah, you can help them, send them on their way. And then other times, you know, you'll have your leftover person, if you do. And they'll do whatever you need them to do around the house. Still can't fix that. Okay, he ate enough, so... Well, I fixed him already. Alright, look. Your damn crying is getting on my nerves. No, 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 don't go up the ladder. Fix the table. Ah, great. We don't have enough parts. Okay. Luckily, we still do for the boarding up. You at least can do that much. Alright, so when the other guy is done boarding, well, helping down the street, whatever the situation was, they'll most likely send him back. What? What you mean, screw this? How about that? You better... Yeah. They do that. Alright. Looks like boarding up is good. We're a little bit more safe. I feel safer already. Now I'm gonna try to get him to do another errand. While the other one is gone, we're gonna go back to the quiet place. Okay, we'll see if we can get this left, because I know we left a lot of stuff there. Like some slight stuff in there. Now the question is, if the family is not here anymore, then how are they resupplied? Back on the level I already scavenged. Salvage. Oh, water is important. You need that too. You can drink it and you can use it for whatchamacallit? You could use it for, I think, your heater or something, the furnace. Did I check all the... I think I did check all those. I have no bullets. I have no gun. Alright. Look at all the doors locked around this town for. Look like I emptied out their house, everything I need. Oh, the other one's back. Good. I was calm after being alcohol, been searching and girlfriend starving. Which one of y'all? Oh, he's starving. What? Then he the one I fed. I swore it was him. Now what's your deal? Why won't you move? Okay. Give him the medicine too. Alright, good. Upgrade, no, not yet. Sucks. Food is like the hardest thing to find on here if you're wondering. That's why I didn't want to feed them all that I had, because I got 2 people and they both got to eat. So, you know. You better check that. You better check it. Diamond in there. You talking about ain't no point. I don't know what we're gonna do with a diamond at a time or situation at hand, but shit, you never know. Alright, so let's see here. We're still very hungry, slightly wounded, and very tired. The other one is slightly wounded, very tired. Alright, so he would need more sleep at the moment. So what? He too depressed? I don't believe this bullshit. Alright, let me go. Oh yeah, that means he want to converse. I ain't got time for that shit. Alright, let me see what I can do here before shit get out of control. Usually if they're depressed, that means they want to talk to each other. But if you only got one person, well, may God get you out of that situation. Because they'll eventually go crazy and die. More parts. Wood. Alright. Please be some useful stuff in here that I can have. Especially food. I'll take it. And water. Oh, they're gonna run that back right now. A lot of sugar and water in this motherfucker. I think my funnest gameplay of this particular game was when I had like a father and a daughter, and I had to like take care of her. It was pretty cool because I could bring her back like food, well, of course the obvious food, and I bought her a teddy bear. She was so excited, and she was small enough to fit into like little places around locations that I couldn't get in, so she was able to squeeze through and get stuff for me. And she was more energetic, so a lot of times when the father character was tired of stuff, she'll be able to handle stuff. Only he wouldn't feel too comfortable leaving her home alone, and then she had to go to bed, and she was all fired up about going to bed early and all that other stuff. Marco's feeling much better. We just have to sleep, keep an eye on her. Alright, one sleeps, the other one stays up. Alright, you go to the bed. I was gonna make one. Don't have enough material. Yeah, make what I could for the moment. Alright, time for you to get your ass up. Good, I'm glad you up and at it. Alright, you go to sleep. You... Yeah, I'm glad he actually up and running. Yeah, that's actually good to know. Someone's at the... Who the fuck? Open up, I bought something for... Who the fuck is Barker? I think you got the wrong house, my man. Oh, things. Oh, he wants to trade. Do I need a cigarette? Medicine, of course. Won't have no stove to cook raw food. My sugar's not good enough for you. You don't want the sugar, y'all. You gotta almost keep gambling around stuff until they say yes. It sucks, I know. Giving him more stuff than he giving me. What the... Hold up, bruh. Technically, I don't even have a gun yet. What? This still ain't enough? Damn, my diamond ain't even enough for what? What? Give me my diamond back. Three teddy bears, that's what you want. Petty mother... I gave him some. Wasn't my best offer, but it's good enough for now. I need more wood and more parts to do the advance. Because if you keep advancing your shop station, you pretty much can make better objects. So it's kind of what I'm aiming to do next. I still don't know where to find the temperature thing at for that. I always like to check that just to make sure he is up at 100%. Alright, so more weapons. They got a huge amount of weapons at the church, man. They gonna give me them weapons. If I can find them. Try to get what I can, you know? I might have to come in here swinging this time. Hey, oh! Mother... bitch. Tell me. Get me jumped last time. Take what I want. The fuck? Oh, that's a hide spot. I'm gonna take a knee for a minute. My legs went numb. Oh, good, because I'm about to beat it out of you. Oh. Oh, no. I forgot he had a fucking knife. Oh my gosh. Well, and then there was one. It's wild because depending like how many times you play the game, like or you know, every time you do play it, they always kind of change it up. So that particular guy doesn't always have a knife. That's what made it so wild. And then they always come back with a retaliation with that BS. And this is the suck part of the game, where it gets like this and your character's there, but you can't do anything with them because they don't want to move. And that's kind of what's happening right now. Like, he doesn't want to move anywhere. Like, all you can see, like, is literally what I'm seeing, moving the camera. I can't move him because he's too screwed up in the mindset. Yeah, he's too depressed. Ah, come on. It sucks. Oh, great. And then he commits suicide. Well, that's that. Well, it was like I said, it was a preview test video, so this was just to show you an example of this particular game for anyone who's interested. You want to try to make it to the goal of whatever days that you set. I think the mandatory day amount is 20, but it goes up to like 180, I believe. And you can do as low as 10 days, I believe. But I think that's if you do like your own story mode. But as you can see, I didn't make it because they were depending on each other, and well, one after the other died, and when they died, it was like it made it harder for the other one to keep on going, so that was the BS of it. But I mean, other than that, it's a very cool game. Like I said, each story is different. Like, you kind of can just pick your own storyline, and a lot of times you could play the same character and they'll always switch up the other people that's with you, so it'll change your story every single time. So you really never know what outcome you'll have, so no one will ever have the same exact outcome. And it's pretty interesting. I like it. No matter how the game ends, you know, it's pretty interesting. It's very different and entertaining. So yeah, I recommend it. But yeah, that was just a little something slight, little something to come back with. So I just kind of wanted to show y'all that, you know, because I might actually start playing this more on my channel coming up soon, more days. But I got a new work schedule, so I'm trying to work around that. But in the meantime, yeah, that was something slight, so y'all got to see. And I will be posting other materials soon on my channel as well. I got other type of things I'm working on, still putting together with my spare time. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also check me out on Instagram, you know, Nightmare Slayer. Up to date stuff. Add me on PlayStation, you know. And I'm considering coming out with a new gameplay between either playing Grand Theft Auto story mode, or possibly, I don't know, either story mode or possibly the Assassin's Creed. I really do want to jump into Assassin's Creed, to be honest, but I feel like with all my Grand Theft Auto gameplays I've done previous, I should probably go ahead and jump into the story mode part of it. But I mean, I don't know, we'll see what happens. You know, I got so much other stuff I got going on that I'm working on, but I'm always going to try to make room for y'all, my fans. You know, I love y'all. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, check me out, and hit that bell icon if you want to stay up to date, because I'm going to try to, you know, put some new stuff up here, and I pop in as often, as random as ever. So definitely want to hit that bell icon so you'll always know. Alright, until next time, peeps, Nightmare Slayer is outie.